I don't wanna write this down. I wanna tell you how I feel right now. I don't wanna take no time to write this down. I wanna tell you how I feel right now. Hey, tomorrow may never.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Nuggets come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Spurs. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Hello and welcome to a look at the starters for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. Taking a look at Denver, they took care of business in Game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with it.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
And it's Fox missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 5 points.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Puts it up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Fox against Murray. And here's Vassell from the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. BA, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Plumlee finds Fox. Over Murray, and there's Fox on the assist by Plumlee. He's got 5.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
On the wing, Murray drains the triple.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Plumlee. Barnes comes in for Champagnie. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell. Fox, that's good.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking. Getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Johnson for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Cornette. Now Castle. Jones comes with a double team. San Antonio moving the ball around. This one for 3. Barnes, and that's good.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Here's Johnson, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Castle for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nuggets lead by 6. Jones from outside. He can't get it to go. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. On the wing, Fox. Double team on Fox. Back to Barnes. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Denver has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. A shot by Brown, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
For Denver, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Jones' shot is good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
And you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So,
and it's Fox missing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Out to the right wing from deep, Harper. Rebounded by Denver. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What do you do?
Here's Cornette. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
The Nuggets lead by 8. Pass to Holmes. Puts up a 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Castle outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Castle's got 5 points now this quarter.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Holmes. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Cornette's got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
3-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. It's Watson on the wing. Over Johnson. Jokic controls the rebound and the putback.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Double team on Fox. Here's Cornette. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Give him 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Jokic's shot is good.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 9. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for San Antonio. Plumlee's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Plumlee passes to Fox. Fox double team. Back to Plumlee. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Castle from behind the arc. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets lead by 9. Here's Watson. Hits the trifecta. Watson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Vassell outside. Fires the 3. No good. Denver's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. On target from range. Murray's got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Vassell outside. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. 55 seconds left in the first half. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Vassell outside. Here's Champagnie. And the three-pointer goes. Champagnie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Murray looking around. And again, Denver with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Harper. Brown comes with a double team. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets lead by 14. Murray finds Hardaway. Here's Watson. And another 3 for Denver.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woken him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Fox for 3. Rebounded by Denver.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now Jokic. Hardaway from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Denver Nuggets.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Appreciate you joining us.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at power forward. Jokic passes to Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Champagnie. Castle outside. And there's the screen. And here's Vassell from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Gordon can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fox finds Castle. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic just got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Watson. Off target with the 3. Spurs trail by 20. Pass to Castle. Out to Fox. High post Plumlee. Jokic on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Denver now. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Watson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Denver. Holmes, he's checked in for Jokic, and Cameron Johnson subbed in for Watson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Champagnie, pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has balance. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Gordon, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Fox. Here he goes. And it's Fox with the jam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And that one's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Fox for 3. The putback. Hardaway grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Murray's got 20 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Castle outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Slam! Knocked by Plumlee.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earned his coach's appreciation. Johnson with a bucket.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Fox. The rebound by Murray. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Holmes, good.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Murray against Fox. 1:03 left in the 3rd. Castle for 3. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. Denver has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Fox has got 15.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Denver moving it around. High post Holmes. Plumlee on him. Holmes, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vassell outside. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Slam! Dunked by Plumlee.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Here's Holmes. 2 points. That one goes. Give him 8 points now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Denver. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Zignaji. And it's Johnson in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
From deep, Harper. Valanciunas with a rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Tipped away and stolen by Murray. Drives to the hoop, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
And stolen by Brown. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And Denver making a change here. Strawther's checked in. Here's Barnes. Buries the jump shot.
I like that Barnes understands his role in this offense, including when he should shoot and when he should make a play.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Denver. Jones comes in for Johnson. San Antonio also making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. And the three off target. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. From deep three-point land. And again, it's Denver missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the shot goes in. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
Strawther, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Back to Jones. Pass to Jokic. Blocked! To the paint. Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 20 points for Nikola Jokic.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Nuggets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jamal Murray.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Castle outside. From deep. Strother grabs the miss. So it's Denver now. Here's Jokic. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jones grabs the board. Here's Murray. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. And now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, a phenomenal shooting performance for you. Did you feel it coming tonight?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes this broadcast of
those huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door. On the planet, the sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I gotta want your compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I gotta want your compatible, created in the attic. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Don't you think I'm so? I'm just so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. I love when you stare at me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Don't you think I'm so? I'm just so fresh and so
The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Watching Gandhi till I'm.
The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Denver Nuggets have reached.
The biggest stars have aligned. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the small forward spot. Taking a look at Denver. What an incredible run through this postseason. The question now is, do they have enough to finish the job?
Well, that's what tens of millions of people around the world are tuning in to see. Game 7s make legends. The question is, who will step up tonight?
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Watson's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the inside. Here's Allen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Allen against Jokic. Hardaway for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Tyson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And another three for Cleveland.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy that if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Murray. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mitchell outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Another three for Cleveland.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Murray kicks to Watson. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Here's Harden. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Murray. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And staying with the play, Allen.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backwood.
And the shot goes down.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Pass to Strus. Wound up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. To the right side. Here's Brown. No good on the three. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Brown, the pass to Holmes. For the three, and there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Holmes. Johnson's got 6 points.
Clean look, under contest, Cam Johnson, it doesn't matter. This guy is lethal from distance.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley. Sam Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Denver leading by 3. Down low. Here's Brown. The rebound by Merrill. Pass to Strus. Allen outside. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nuggets lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with... And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jones is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Johnson, the pass to Murray. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Brown. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Schroeder outside. Looking to end the run. And it's Denver with the rebound. And here's Watson. He has 6. Sinks the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Schroeder outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And the basket by Gordon.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Tyson. And here is Allen. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Watson. Merrill can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gordon for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Nuggets leading by 15. Gordon finds Jokic for 3. Again, the miss by Gordon. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Schroeder in the corner. The Cavaliers with another miss.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
From deep, Jokic. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Pass to Strother. Watson kicks to Gordon. And another miss by Denver.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Sinks the three-pointer. Tyson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for Dean Wade. Mitchell, he's checked in for Sam Merrill. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden gets the bucket.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Hardaway for 3, and it's Strus with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Inside, here's Jokic. Too easy inside from Jokic.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Nance. And it's Mobley in for Max Strus. Mobley right side. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And it's 13 points for Jamal Murray.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. 13 points up at the end of the period. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And, folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Denver Nuggets.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Game 7. We know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. Now, you can't shake those off. But those butterflies, they quickly remove when the game starts. Normally, guys get better in the second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking an earthling that question because I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel, pulling no punches, as usual. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. To the middle. Back to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Tyson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Tyson's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Mobley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets leading by 15. Hardaway passes to Jokic. Murray outside. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Denver passing it around. There's Gordon with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter. To the paint. And it's Allen with the jam.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
for three. Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Harden with it. Now guarded by Murray. That's good from Allen on the assist by Harden. 14 points for Jared Allen.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mitchell outside. Harden against Murray. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Allen. And that one drops for him. He's got 16.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. From deep, Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 10 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Tyson. On the wing, Mitchell. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent. Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Tyson kicks it out to Harden. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Checked in for Cleveland. Big group substitution here for Denver. Holmes checked in. Jones comes in for Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And it's Valanciunas in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Mobley wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
And it goes down 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Holmes. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Harden scanning the floor. For Murray. Harden no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Holmes. That three off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Johnson with the bounce pass. Holmes down low. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and you did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Crawford in at the three, the small forward.
Well, Max Strus, listen, we think of Max as a three-point shooter, but he's going to navigate quality shots, and he gets a good look there.
Crawford, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Strus. Banked in off the glass. Strus has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Merrill, covered by Brown. Merrill can't hit. Denver leading by 7. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And that one's good. Strother's got his first 3 points of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 12-point Denver lead. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Sam Merrill. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Strong move off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now Mobley, stolen by Gordon. Crane from outside. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Denver.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
2 minutes remaining. Harden against Murray. Now Mitchell. It's Allen. Jokic with the steal. Outside Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. Timeout called, Cleveland. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. It's time now to present our player of the game, Jamal Murray.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
His performance tonight will be mentioned in the first line of his biography. Game 7 NBA Finals, and he seals his MVP status with a fantastic game. How proud he must be.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Nuggets.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
They're going to close out a remarkable and dramatic NBA Finals with a tremendous win here in Game 7.
And while the series itself was dramatic, they didn't want any drama here in Game 7. They wanted to seal the win well before the final whistle. And boy, did they do it. A clutch performance on the biggest stage in basketball. Just a fantastic way to clinch that NBA championship.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Fighting for each chance, but comes up empty. Now Strus. Bryant down low. Defended by Jones. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Jones. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
Substitution on the court. And they've done it. the Denver Nuggets have won the NBA championship.
We want to thank you for coming out tonight.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Off the list, ask about me, word around the town. Won't get my heart, I'm putting you down. I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back, the lamb, and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch it, we ain't nothing like them. Only you know that rap come through the rack, no tape. Hustler got them racks back, man, my pockets are stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't check my track record. At 18, I was a 7-figure after tax. I spent the ticket on boat. I wiped and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype. I put my life on wax. I made a back end blue that the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake. I ain't the type, relax. Me, Dank Rails, with a lick 3 ways to get a. What's the name? Like a freight train on the track. Don't play no games. Mention my name. We caught them the same day on Max. Then I listen to what them fans saying on them apps. I ain't snitching on my man. Soon as we hop out that van, that's a craze. Give me a like NCAA blitz. I don't appreciate it, but he switch out like he crazy. I'm mad cause he made me, I was at the Ritz. 10K for the fit, I'm too wavy. 29, I'm rich with 3 babies. Pinky ring, the wrist cost 380, really made it. Yes, I evaded, mouth shut, you know how we played it. Now I'm MIA, might be Vegas. Thank God I went legit, swerve. Swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve.
Yeah. Can we have a check? Shit, I ain't in the mood. I don't want you, I'm cool. Got 100 mil on my to-do list. Got be stupid. Slide this way, just don't miss it. When we come back, talking about everybody know him. Everybody know you're a goof. I done popped out, feel like odd future. Tyler created my look. Them boys like 5. That's hope. This ain't straight from auntie. We pink slip boys, no car lease. Like a Barbie. I'm sorry, not sorry, like Beyonce. Can't go to the mall, I'm too packed. On the jet plane, shit for a vacate. Free real. Road truck got brown that thing. And my wrist all green like my watch face. My bankroll blue as a crybaby. And my outfit up in the
us, diamonds get the headache. Switching lanes, I'm scanning. Near tanning. Me and my shining. I'm done running my 50 men, I feel like reflaning. Ain't got a cannon. They upping on me, I'm damning. I just stared at. I got 7 rooms filled with clothes, it's also on the awareness. Yeah, ain't talking about no TV show when I say I got barrenness. I had to figure it out the hard way. No, I don't care, little ski. Hey, I know talking online, but check it in real life. I'll never struggle again. I done helped out my mans. I put my mom in a brand new Benz. Grown they asking for pics like a fan. Get my dog, I do what I can. Brand new fish bowl, look like Saran.
Not my type, I'm still rich, all rap, I still ain't no pressure, I'm still relaxed. Still finesse. I said rich when I cheat on my bitch, she still gonna take me back. I can talk that, but backing it up, that's what I'm better at. Pull up in a red, the seat so orange look like a leather crab. Pull up in a red, the seat so orange look like a Hermes bag. Kiss your goodbye, she come with us cause she ain't even coming back. Yeah, like Scarface inside a bubble bag.
Many men wish on me one button, I can give me men. I put you on like I get this through your head. ITS around the globe, think all these I don't get no on with whatever, however they wanna play it. Like bam, bam, I went through the flame and met it at the bodega. To the out the Bottega. Call me like my brothers keep this up if you say no questions either. Hope not, think I need her. I'm still mad at Bieber.
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold all night. Can't we
lose control?
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold all day, all night. Can't we
lose control?
I feel it in my soul. Equilibrium, little high, little low. I ain't worried about the Wi-Fi code. Living in the moment till I get home. You ain't gotta get too close. Don't come around if you can't take a joke. I ain't tripping if you're rich or you broke. This a move everybody know.
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold all day, all night.
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold all day, all night. Can't we
lose control?
She say she wanna fly me out, try me out. For her potty mouth, yeah. Try your best when depression choose ya. Your sundresses jump in like the base while I calculate how much money it'll take till we free from this place. And she laugh, clink glass, think fast. Anywhere in this world you can have free that mind.
Lose control.
Ignorance is bliss. Don't tell me. You can spill the tea, I'ma sip. Baby, don't give me head, you some rip.
Lose control.
I'm all about my bread and my chips. The music in my head never quits.
Lose control. Lose control. Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold all day, all night. Can't we
lose control?
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold all day, all night. Can't we
lose control? Lose control. Lose control. Lose control. Lose control.
She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my O, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scrape the bowl. Scrape the bowl, scrape the bowl. Like did you get the river? She eat a roll the relay. And I can solve your riddle. You like his, let's do this. SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang on a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She's so gonna, she can hear. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. I get it and go. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my O, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scrape the bowl. Scrape the bowl, about to throw some hundreds. And it ain't all life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's special with me. Ooh, it's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your scene. You know you're my baby now. Special to me. About you time, about you diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Cause you down and out for your spot. She don't wanna, no more, don't wanna. Get my O, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I spread the balls. Spread the balls, spread the balls. Well, I sit down her way. She went, no, no. She wanna go, no, no. She wanna go, no way.
Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climb. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief went Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is poor till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad deal and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it safe. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave your in a room with me. I haven't eaten cherries on my hand like damn who is butter. My so bad I don't even wanna. Yes, I'm talking about and you can't have a back. I love this for the team, bro. Swing, got swing, just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat and make a put his like him. We don't.
And now, fans, the presentation of the award ceremony. Get up on your feet with the NBA champions, your the head coach of your home team.
ceremony, the distribution of cherished NBA rings. What an achievement for this team, and a great way to tip off our broadcast. Welcome, everyone. It's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Murray for 3, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 3-ball. Bane, no good. Denver's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Murray passes to Watson. 3-pointer. And again, Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got 9.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
The kick out to Banchero. Kept alive. Picked by Carter. Banchero passes to Carter. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Murray passes to Watson. Denver moving it around. Clock at 6. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Buries it from 3. He's got 12.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
Here's Suggs. Good D by Jokic. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They've got a 9-point lead. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The 3 from Banchero. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Outside Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Murray can't get that one to fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Well, Bane will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Denver will go for a different look here. Nurkic is checked in for Jokic. Jones comes in for Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. And Beasley has subbed in for Brown. Then for Orlando, Richardson comes in for Bane. And Black subbed in for Suggs. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Achua's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Banchero. And it's Bane in for Richardson. Johnson against Wagner. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Murray. Last game we saw him with 32 points. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The Nuggets lead by 12. Outside Jones. Back to Beasley. From downtown. Gets the 3 to fall.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Murray for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 18. And the second quarter about to get... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Jock Landale. Desmond Bain is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Precious Achua, and it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. Fires for 3, and Nurkic with the 3. Nurkic. He's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Graham.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Nurkic. And Payton is subbed in for Murray. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. Payton's shot is good. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Suggs. Yet to see a basket. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Orlando. And here's Denver. A big stretch here going. 10-2. He drops it from range. Beasley's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Magic have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Oh, stolen by Payton. Down low. Beasley, that's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to De Silva. Kicks it out to Wagner. They set the pick. Achua for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. De Silva. That 3's off the mark. Denver has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Achua with the dunk.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Denver calls timeout. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Then for Orlando, Banchero comes in for Achua. And Black subbed in for Bain. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's hauled in by Black. The Magic have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Clark, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Watson. Murray from outside fires in the triple. Murray's got 23.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Murray for 3. The shot comes out.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you've got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Unloads from 13. And another basket for Orlando.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Murray drives in, uses the glass on the layup. 25 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
And so it's Denver, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead. He had to have his dinner reservations planned out way in advance.
Hey, eating well on the road is important.
Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Magic.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Wagner. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Fires the three. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Over Suggs. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Gordon on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. The 3 from Bane. Kept alive by Orlando. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Gets the 3 ball to go. Banchero's got 10 points in the game.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper and rhythm there.
Murray's shot is good.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Murray brings the double. Here's Bane. Banchero outside. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Brian?
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Suggs with the buckets.
Tight handles by Suggs creates all the space he needs.
For Denver, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. He launched that one from way outside. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Murray for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And the shot goes. Bane's got 5 points.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Murray passes to Watson. There's the triple. And again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Suggs finds Wagner. They set the screen for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Watson. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Wagner missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Murray from out connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Left side, Johnson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Magic, at the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Then there's Achua, then it's Anthony Black, and it's De Silva in at the 4.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Suggs surveys the D. And the layup is good off the glass.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the Nuggets call time here. Jamal Murray is checked in for the Nuggets. Jones comes in for Strother. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside Murray launches a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Back to Wagner. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside.
And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Clay Thompson.
Good. Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Strother's checked in for Jamal Murray. Then for Orlando, Carter, he's checked in for Achua. Paolo Banchero comes in for De Silva. And it's Bane in for Black. And Orlando has possession. takes a 13-footer, and once again off the mark by Orlando. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Banchero. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside Carter. Launches it. Rebounded by Denver. Not going to go for him.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the basket by Bane.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got his 5th rebound in this one. Strother grabs a miss. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Beasley for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Wagner from the arc. And again, it's the magic from deep.
One thing I like about Wagner, and it's one of his great attributes, he can play with or without the ball.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're leading by 29. Guys, what do you think?
That they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Jamal Murray.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And that one drops for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Jamal, I know you're a competitor. Coming off of a tough loss, what was the mindset coming into this game?
Just a hit-first mentality. You know, we really need it as a team, and we just want to come here and not even call the first time out and just hit hard. So that's exactly what we did.
You were the aggressors from the get-go, and it paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark.
You drive me insane.
Hit the beach in LA like you a beach ball. Me and you in a Lambo truck, you started up and skirt off. Park after dark at the park by the mansion. Can't wait to get. Your heart is racing every time. Waiting to fade out. That's because girl, you give me the best feeling. Yes, girl, you the best. Take away stress, love me to death when I'm a mess. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. Not a fighter or lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. I just want you, my darling. Ring. Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. Ring. Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama.
Like that, turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural, what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump till the speakers start to thump. Natural, what I'm on, party till the early morn.
cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Yeah, what you did, I'ma do what I do. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. Be free, but you pay for that. Said her name and I'm lame for that. Love so strong, can't take it back. I'm in a mix in a random city, running from trouble and bringing it with me. They got good, I make it a home. Like I got enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. Hey, I gotta be by myself. I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, it say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich, and everything I do out of love, and everything I do about paper. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fan mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm gonna make what's know it's tune. Hey. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself.
Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Shepard, Baker out there with Gobert. Then there's James Posey, and it's Knight in at the two-guard position. And for Colorado Springs, they've got Jalen Williams. Kyrie Irving is out there with Morant. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Bird in at the small forward.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Irving against Knight. It's good.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
That's tipped. Pass to Williams, and Williams with the clear path to the hoop.
And when Irving is feeling it, he's untouchable. A prime-time scorer who can spot up as well as create for himself.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to put him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
A nice shot by Bird.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Posey. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And he jams it with authority.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Bird with the bucket.
A dependable distributor. Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
Pass to Baker. Here's Shepard. Guarded by Morant. The tray. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Now Wembanyama. Irving kicks to Bird. Puts up a three. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his fourth assist in this one.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
That one goes in.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
Williams for three. Knight grabs the board. Inside. Pass to Posey beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Morant. And here's Bird from the arc. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Colorado Springs ahead. They're up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Colorado Springs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
And with that shot, the Colorado Springs lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Cage. And it's Colorado Springs ball. Bird way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Bird's got 12.
Well, look, don't dare him to launch it from there. He will.
The kick out to Irving. Off target from outside. Colorado Springs leading by 6. Pass to Carlton. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Colorado Springs.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now here is McGrady. Hasn't made one yet. It's good on the putback.
That's the kind of activity on the offensive glass that can be a game changer.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Colorado Springs. Pass to Canada. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by McGrady. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Colorado Springs foul call. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Now here's Knight. He started close. 4 on the clock. And with that shot, the Colorado Springs lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Cage.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Sabali's shot is off. Here's Knight. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's a completely new group out there for Colorado Springs. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Bird is out there with Williams. Then there's Irving. And it's Morant in at the 1.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Baker out there with Pippen. Then there's Shepard, and it's Cage in its center, locking down the middle. No good from Bird. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Knight looking it over. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And Bird with the basket on the assist by Morant. Bird's got 18 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Colorado Springs. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. Back right after this. we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Williams is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Bird. Then it's Morant. And it's Irving in at the 2. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Over to the left wing. Gobert with a screen for Shepard. Mr. Gobert. Over in the corner, Shepard. A three-pointer, no good. Colorado Springs leading by 7. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength is going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Shot's good by Williams.
Yeah, Williams much more physical than most think. He can get through that contact.
Here's Knight. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Knight's got 6 points.
Gotta be crafty in close.
Here's Wembanyama. Off target at the rim. To the left side wing. Shepard, the pass to Baker. And here is Knight. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Nice shot by Bird.
And how about that decision by Kyrie? That's why you want the ball in his hands.
Pass to Baker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
That one good for 2. He's got 8.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's Colorado Springs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got James posing. Gobert is out there with Baker. Then there's Shepard, and it's Knight in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Off the glass.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Bird fires. The three doesn't go. Now Shepard. stopping that baby hook on the fly.
When Baker's going to work like this is when he is at his best. Outstanding at remaining aggressive offensively.
Silky three-pointer by Bird.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this.
.11 game. Now Gobert. Good work there as it goes down.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
Wembanyama has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Launches it. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Colorado Springs. Bird misses the three. And here is Posey. Outside, Gobert. Doncic comes with the double team.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Posey's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Morant. The long shot, no good.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Gobert. Lets loose a three. Cleared away by Bird. So it's Colorado Springs now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Doncic fires. And down goes the three.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep. Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Here is Wembanyama. Morant. The three is off. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
And so Colorado Springs takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy.
I got 2 girls in the car. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Easy out of here. Easy.
Alright, guys. Hope you all had a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night. I'm done for today. Or the night. Good night, guys. Go Avalanche. We'll be watching them tonight at 1:00 p.m. Yeah. I had fun, guys. Love it, guys.